All right, so do you have your ideas?
I'm just gonna kind of spitball them.
So for today's video, I have my friend. At this point, Sam, I guess I should call you like my brother from another mother, huh? What are things that women have to deal with that men don't? And then what are things that men have to deal with that women don't? And then we're going to share ideas. So I guess it's like men versus women. There are things that both men and women have to deal with that are pretty heavy, but just keep it light, keep it fun.
Light and breezy.
Do you want to go first?
I was going to let ladies first, as they say. Ladies
Okay.
first.
Oh, all right. Okay.
I'm going to be a gentleman for this one, so...
Women have random food cravings.
We get them too, we do. We get those as well, we just don't talk about them. Like, one moment I want to eat chicken, the next moment I want to eat wafer chocolates.
Oh, is that what it is? Is that men don't vocalize it?
I think so, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I feel weird if I start going, do you know what I want to eat today? I want to eat green peppers.
Okay,
Yeah.
how about this? How about women tend to have more strange food cravings?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, like, okay, I get it, guys would crave like a burrito or a donut. Like, my sister will be like, I really want to eat some pickles and ice cream.
Okay, yeah, that
Okay.
that definitely falls into the zone of weird food cravings.
Okay.
Okay, which one should I go for first? Bum hair. No, but this is something that all men have to deal with from the onset of you turn 13, 14, suddenly bum hair everywhere. And I swear to God, I would rather shave my entire body every month than have bum hair for a week. I hate it so much.
So clearly I can't relate. Like, is it itchy?
Yeah, it's definitely itchy. It's swampy in summer. I mean, on the plus side, it's a little bit warmer in winter, but the big problem is, have you seen that?
It's warmer in the winter?
Little bit. Have you seen that Parks and Rec sketch, though?
Sometimes when I wipe, I'll wipe, and I'll wipe, and I'll wipe, and I'll wipe 100 times. Still poop.
Let me check that.
It's like I'm wiping a marker or something.
That's not a sketch. That's real life.
So
It takes forever to get clean. I mean,
so then do you guys have like tire tracks on your underwear?
I mean, if you just get tired of sitting in the toilet for 5 minutes wiping the marker,
Oh,
why do
okay.
you think guys' boxes are black?
Okay, alright. So then I guess my next point, I mean, it clearly isn't as bad as your bum hair. So I was gonna say, I have really long hair. So sometimes, like, I'll just pull, like, strands of hair out of the most random places. You know, my butt will be itchy and then I'll just pull out, like, a long strand of hair. So ass crack hair, but...
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, compared to yours, maybe it's not as annoying. I don't know.
Well, I mean, ass hair is just there. It like when you're not conscious of it, it's just there. I mean,
Okay.
But I mean, I can imagine like reaching around the back and the sensation of just pulling out a long ass hair.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes I'll pull some like out of my cleavage, or sometimes it'll be stuck in like my armpit. Like I'll just pull like strands of hair, like random places. But honestly, compared to dingleberries,
For me, 'cause I had a sister growing up, and she's got long hair, and that shit gets everywhere.
yeah.
And I mean, one of the things which I cannot stand now, when you put your hand down a drain and you have to pull up that big clump of hair, which is covered in drain scum and soap and conditioner, that makes me wretch.
I think you win. I think guys win the ass hair thing.
Which one should I go for next? Gotta save my big guns for the when you bring out your big guns. Okay, let's go for another hairy one.
Okay.
Weird face hair. So like not like beards. Beards are nice and normal. Beards are cool. But I'm
Okay.
talking ear hair and nose hair.
Well, I do have that thing where like I'll just grow like one long strand of hair like coming out of my cheek.
Oh, really? Holy shit. Oh,
Yeah, like I'll get that.
just a random mutant.
Yeah, and I just have to like pluck it. Did you ever see the video of a guy who goes to the barbershop and he's getting like his facial hair like waxed?
Oh, yeah, and he's
And
got like
then-
the cotton buds up his nose.
Yeah, and the guy rips it out.
No, 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 no.
All right, okay, you win that one. Okay.
Go on.
I think one thing that women have to deal with that's really annoying is lack of pockets.
Oh, okay.
So I'm because you have a sister. Has
Yeah.
she ever gotten excited because she found a dress and then there's like pockets?
Oh, I all of the girls I know do that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's always boggled my mind, that one as well. Why not just put pockets on girls' clothes? Fashion designers, come on, fashion designers.
I don't know. We've been asking that question for years. That's why we get so excited when we find a dress that has pockets. Yeah.
I mean, on the other hand, though, girls have such way more interesting fashion. 90% of my wardrobe is black t-shirts.
I'll give you that. I'll give you a point for that.
But-
That men's fashion is boring, but
But it's not on the scale of the frustration of pockets. I would definitely concede that point.
okay. Well, I guess kind of going on with the fashion thing. If I find a dress, before I even pick it up, try it on, buy it, I have to first think about all the shoes and bags that I have and check that they would match this dress. Because if I don't have any shoes or any purses that would match the dress, then I have to go buy a new pair of shoes or a new purse.
So what you're saying is you make sure you buy a dress that doesn't match anything else in your wardrobe, so you have to go and buy more shoes?
Okay, no. I mean, there might be some women who use that excuse. But what I'm saying is, I can't just buy a dress.
I mean, I've instantly got to concede this one because I don't understand that at all. And it seems completely crazy to me.
How many pairs of shoes do you have? Just out of curiosity.
Converse, work shoes, running shoes. Yeah, that's it.
Three.
Yeah,
Three shoes.
three.
I don't know how many shoes I have.
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Being said, women's shoes are a lot cheaper than men's shoes.
Are they?
I mean, the pair of shoes I've got now cost me $200.
You meant your work shoes?
Yeah, my work shoes cost me about $200.
Is that usual?
For a good pair, yeah. If you pay any less than that, then they're
Okay.
not going to last.
Okay, so I guess you have to deal with expensive shoes. We have to deal with not enough shoes. Not enough bags. You know, I always carry my backpack. I can't carry my backpack to a wedding.
Okay, so you have your backpack and a wedding bag. What else do you need?
Okay, but
I'm on tenterhooks. I'm dying to hear this.
okay, but the purse, it also depends. Like, is it a winter wedding? Is it a summer wedding? Because you can't carry a winter purse to a summer wedding, or vice versa. You know what I mean? No, you don't know what I mean. See, this is exactly what women have to deal with. You will never understand.
What the hell is a winter purse? Is it a purse with hand warmers?
Okay, there's like certain colors, certain styles that are more for the winter and the fall. While in the summer, it's lighter colors. The style is different. But trust me on this, okay?
I'm gonna have to. You get to take that point. No,
Okay.
no contest. I'm gonna bring out one of my big cards, my big
Okay.
guns.
Okay.
Zippers.
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 Wait. Yep.
Those little nightmare fuels. Ah.
I have to tell you, I've never been afraid of zippers.
Well, yes, but you don't have the anatomy to properly fear them.
Yeah, I've never had to worry about zippers. You get it. You get that point. You know what? I'll give you 2 points for that.
2 points for that one. Nice.
You are afraid of zippers, but have you ever been afraid of sneezing?
I mean, occasionally. It depends how much I need to pee.
Every female can relate to this. We are afraid to sneeze during the time of the month. Shark Week. Okay. Especially the second or third day, where it is the heaviest. I am so afraid to sneeze. And then if I do sneeze, I have to cup my hand down there and hold everything in. Or else there will be an explosion of like grape jelly. Let's put it that way.
I mean, that whole issue right there, Shark Week as a whole, is just that's 5 points right there.
The Shark Week is like that's a cheap shot. You know, of course men don't have to deal with Shark Week.
Let's not rule it out completely because I do have a counter to that.
Okay. Okay.
So,
okay.
Oh no, I'm sure. Well, every guy goes through this. I mean, in high school, you're growing up. Your body's doing you weird things.
Yeah.
And then suddenly your desk is levitating and you're not quite sure why.
Okay, all right, okay, you know what? Okay.
What is it, boy? What is it? Have you seen something?
You see, the landlady...
Right, well, that's really interesting. Were you even taking notes on that?
And inevitably, the teacher will notice your desk levitating and they will call on you. And then just to follow on from that, sometimes you'll be go to bed in the evening, and then your little man downstairs will do his best Spider-Man impression throughout the night, and you'll just wake up and you'll have to blowtorch your pants off because it's all dry.
Okay, what is that? 5 points for both of us?
I think so, yeah.
How many shampoos, body washes, and creams do you have? Okay, so like 5 things?
5, yeah.
I can't even tell you how many I have.
How do you even keep up with all of that?
I've got 2 different body lotions too. One for the summer, one for the winter. I have a 5-step skincare routine.
My skin routine is have shower, scrub face, maybe use like the clay mask thing I have.
Every girl who's watching this video just screamed. I'm telling you right now. He just gets out of the shower and goes on with his day. Men just jump out of the shower, spit in their hand, do this with their hair.
I don't spit in my hand anymore, but...
Anymore? Oh. You mean you used to?
Fine, this is probably one of the biggest ones which I and a lot of other guys hate. Guys are expected to approach girls first.
Okay, yep. Yeah.
I mean, I've always been bad at that. I've always been god-awful at it. Don't be afraid, girls, I don't bite.
Yeah, that actually kind of annoys me too. I mean, I'm pretty assertive when it comes to like sharing my feelings. Like, I will straight up just tell them. So every relationship I've been in, I've always been the first person who confessed.
Oh, that's good. That's great. Good, fantastic to hear.
Yeah.
The thing that annoys me about it though is it's like really ingrained. So there's the guys who perpetuate it as well.
Yeah.
And they like the guys like get really emasculated because they feel that they should be making the approach first.
Yep, I agree with that. I give you a point for that.
Sweet.
When and if you cry, you don't have to worry about ruining your makeup.
If you're a guy and you cry in any public situation, like, you lose big man points. Some of my ex-girlfriends have seriously taken the piss out of me when I started crying in front of them.
A guy that I was like with started crying, and I was like, "Are you crying?" And the thing is, I didn't mean it as in...
That's all it takes. That's all it takes. You don't have to mean it badly either. It's just like the fact that you called him out for it.
Yeah, I feel really bad. If he's watching this, I'm so sorry. I didn't... That's not what I meant. I was just shocked because he was always like a very stoic guy. He like never showed emotion, and then he started crying, and I was like, "What the?" I'm so sorry. I am guilty of this. I will give you 5 points for this. I'm so sorry.
Yes, guilt points.
Okay, you know what? I've got another one.
Okay then.
When you eat potato chips, do you ever like get it falling down your shirt?
Okay, so guys don't have that barrier. So what it does, it goes down our shirt, and then it gets either trapped in your chest hair, or it keeps going down, and you find it in your belly button a couple of days later.
Your belly button. Your belly
Okay.
button.
Okay, fun story time. I went to see a movie with a girl. I sat down and I spilled popcorn on myself. And then, so we finished watching the movie, and then her parents came to pick her up, and I was waiting for with her outside the cinema. And I kind of scratched down there and went, oh, that's something on my belly button. And I kind of fiddled around with it and pulled it out, and it was a piece of popcorn that had got stuck in my belly button at the start of the movie. The boob barrier, it protects you.
All right, fine. I think we both get a point for that.
Actually, there's another one I thought of, another fashion-based one for women, actually.
Okay.
Rompers.
What's wrong with rompers?
Going to the toilet in rompers.
Oh, yeah, that is true. I have to go butt ass naked if I gotta go to the bathroom.
Exactly. I can't think of any male clothes where that's a problem.
Okay, this is not going in the video at all.
Fantastic. Let's talk this out then.
I'm always worried that if someone like tickles me too much, I'm gonna fart.
But like, if a guy likes you, that they will not care. They'll just think it's hilarious.
Yeah, but like my pride and ego, man.